Good morning. It's Vijay here. Today is Monday, 28 July 2025. Welcome to yet another episode of Pre-Market Commentary, where we will discuss what is likely to happen today and this week. Today, let's discuss about seasonality in stocks and their strategies. Generally, we have seasonalities where they say sell in May and go away. And they say, in the second half of the year, the markets are stronger. This is generally the trend. Historically, this is what happens. Many times in January, it peaks out in Indian markets also. Then it come down sometime in March and then goes up May in the April, May, and there is volatility there. And after June, that is July onwards, the market generally tend to go up. And the second pattern which we notice is that if there is a 5 week settlement, usually the bulls win at the end of 5 weeks. So if you observe that both things have gone wrong this time, at least as of now. So July generally is supposed to be strong. It has not been strong. January was supposed to be strong. January was weak. April was weak as per pattern. Then it went up in May and June. Then July, it has come down. Still have 5 more trading days. Uh, then you have the 5 week settlement. Again, 4 weeks we have had a downtrend. So this time the pattern has been an exception rather than the rule. Now, at the end of Friday, people were wondering whether we have now entered a bear market because we have had 4 consecutive weeks of selling, which means four weeks of red candle. Before we go into the daily, what we should do today, let me just recap here. This is Nifty. This is a weekly chart. So now we have seen four red candles, which means the close is lower than the open. But if you observe closely, the 4 weeks which is down in July is just about within the candle of June 23rd. So the June 23rd candle is beginning here, ending here. So all the 4 weeks have just not even broken that particular candle. So while we may fret and fume and think we are in a bearish market, remember two things. One, visually very clear that we are in a sideways market. Second, last week people thought something bad has happened. Both Bank Nifty and Nifty closed only 0.45% lower, less than half a percent lower. Sometimes you need to look at it in perspective rather than just get caught in the day-to-day movement. Now, if you take in Bank Nifty also, Bank Nifty is much stronger. We have got one green candle here. The four red candles, they have not even gone to 50% of the green candle, which we saw end of June. So 4 weeks of July has just been encompassed by 1 week in June. Then, if you go back and say, okay, we were in a bear market. Now, what really happens in a bear market? This is last year, September. In 1 week in October, this candle broke one, two, three, and four. Four green candles. Of course, there was a red candle here. If you take this, was four green candles were broken by just one red candle. Okay, so that is how bear markets start. So we should understand that if you just have 4 weeks of bad moves or red candles, it doesn't mean it is the start of a bear market. Bear market typically starts like that. So what are the cues this morning? Then the Nifty falls for the second consecutive session. Bajaj Finance gave a warning. Actually, this should have been given long back, but it gave Friday. So it has put the jitters into financials, both bank and NBFCs. Small cap has been declining for 7 consecutive sessions because the ultra high net worth individuals seem to be selling there. FIs are not really big in small cap. Energy is also was losing. PSU Bank closed in the red. FMCG declined for 6 consecutive session. Then you had Pharma gained. Pharma was the only one which gained. Globally, markets are doing very well. Dow Jones gained 200 plus points on Friday. S&P was up 0.4, and this was the record close. This is the 14th record in the year. So while US is going and hitting record close, including Nasdaq and S&P, we are not doing that well. So let's come to what is important for us. Trump's tariff deadline is August 1st. That is what I think we should be looking at because we've still not got any information as to what Trump will do as far as India is concerned. Gold is trading flat, Brent oil is flat, dollar index is steady. FIs continue to sell. So they have sold again on Friday about close to 2,000 crores. DI has bought a little more than them. So overall, there is a net positive as far as institutions are concerned. So on Friday, we had got very good results from Tata Chemicals. Disclosure, we own Tata Chemicals. So be in limelight today. Neutral, I would say, is a IDFC First Bank. Again, we own that. Whirlpool and Geo Financial would be in neutral because they have not really done anything spectacular. The negative ones, actually, they may turn positive is Kotak Bank. There is miss on all fronts, but the management says the management commentary talks of the worst being over. If the market believes that, then Kotak Bank should be a surprise winner, though it is could be classified under negative. CDSL profits were down. Balakrishna also profits were down significantly. Petronet LNG weak quarter there. Sale also Q1 below estimates. Though I think the results were not that bad, but expectations were very high from sale. So Tata Chemicals positive, IDFC Bank, Whirlpool and Geo Financial neutral, Kotak Bank, CDSL, Balakrishna Industries, Petronet LNG and SAIL could be in the negative. And the shocker came here. TCS is cutting workforce, 2% of workforce. I was talking to some Infosys people over the weekend. I said, as TCS does, so will Infosys do, and all the other tech guys will do. TCS incidentally has not given any increments. So I think it's tough time for IT. We have been negative on IT. We have been bearish on FMCG. Both these sectors, I think, will struggle. But you never know. Sometimes market will take this as positive, thinking they are cutting costs, so therefore the turnover and profits will go up. Of course, what market does, and we have to just follow what the market prices are doing. So trade talks. There was the India US trade deal. We don't know what is happening, and India EU trade also. Apparently, the talks are proceeding well, and I think we will get a deal there like what we got in UK. Only the US trade deal we don't know. Over the weekend, we had a US EU trade deal where EU will pay 15% tariffs on most of its exports. Auto tariffs to decline to 15% from 27.5%. Trump had put 27.5% on auto tariffs. Then, so that is going to take from August 1st. So, pharma tariffs, everything is about 15%. Trump says we'll have most deals done by August, if not all. So we should see whether India will be figure there. Gift Nifty is flat. It will indicate a muted start. This week is crucial because this is a settlement week, and there will be volatility surely. Very rarely, if the market is down 4 weeks, very rarely the market will close significantly higher on the fifth week. But these patterns have not worked till now. So who knows? Week may be very different from the last 4 weeks. At least I'm hoping based on the FI interest in the F&O, they're 86% short in Nifty. Generally, above 85 means the market will stabilize, if not go up. So, as usual, we are bullish. Monday is a day when I show all my trades to the free Telegram subscribers. We continue to be bullish, and we will go ahead and buy on all declines today. And whatever you do, I hope it is successful. Thank you for joining me.